Hello and welcome to another Trusted Tackle Tips knot tutorial. This tutorial is all about tying braid to a mono or fluorocarbon rubbing leader. Typically use this knot when I'm lure fishing. I like to have a small rubbing leader at the end of my braid. Other types of fishing I tend to just use a high strength braid and not have a shock leader at all. This knot has come top of strength tests, even in front of the FG knot. It's also a lot easier to tie than the FG knot. So we start by taking our mono or fluoro and creating a loop, pinching that loop in our left hand, and then wrapping the tag end round twice, then bringing it down through the loop. And what we're tying here is a figure of 8 knot. So you pass it down through the loop and slowly pull, that will turn into a figure of 8. Now what we do, we take our braid, we pass the tag end down through the first loop and then back up through the second loop of the figure of 8. And when we cinch down the mono figure of 8 knot, that grips that braid. So at this point we would normally moisten the knot and then cinch it down nice and tight. And that's the knot finish for the mono part of this whole knot. Now for the second part of the knot, we take both the braid and the fluoro, making sure that we're in front of that figure of 8 knot. We don't come back over it. We create a loop with the two, and then we take the braid and we pass it up through that loop about 6 times. At this point we now cinch this part of the knot down. The fluoro can get a little bit in the way, but if you're careful and just untangle it a bit, then you can cinch it down okay. I would also moisten the knot at this point, and then moisten the whole line between the two knots before pulling the mono and the braid ends to pull the two knots together. Is to nip off those tag ends. And there we have a really strong braid to mono or fluoro knot. If you enjoyed this, found it helpful, please do subscribe and like below. Till the next time, thanks, bye.